Hello and welcome back to The Buzz. I'm Bailey Barnes. Today I'm sitting with Joanna from In Motion Physical Therapy. Joanna, thank you for being here today.
Of course.
Great. So tell me, what is In Motion Physical Therapy? What do you guys do?
Sure. So In Motion Physical Therapy is an outpatient clinic. I own the facility and I have other physical therapists that work for me, and we all have our doctorate in physical therapy. So we all work one-on-one with each patient. We see people from all age ranges and all sorts of injuries. It could be a running injury, a sports injury, or you're just run-of-the-mill back and neck pain type stuff.
And how long have you been around?
I opened the clinic in 2008, and it's right off of Hodges, so it's a real convenient location for people if they're coming from the beach or if they're coming in from Southside. And so it's been a really great spot, real growing area of Jacksonville. Yeah.
So like how does it work? Like how do you get your customers, clients that come in?
Sure. So because where we're located, we're sort of integrated with the neighborhood and the communities right there. A lot of people just know that we're there. So if they go to their doctor, say they hurt their knee running, and the doctor says, you need to go for physical therapy, and they say, oh, I want to go to In Motion. And so then they come in, they can call our office. We usually get them in within 2 days at the most. We really try to get people in as soon as they call.
And then do you need a referral to come to see you, or?
So the beauty is in Florida, you do not need a referral for physical therapy.
Okay.
So you can go anywhere you want. The limit is 30 days. So if you came in and we started treating you and I felt like I needed you to see a doctor, we could send you out at that point. The only limitation is the insurance companies. So if they require a referral, then you have to get one. But other than that, no.
Okay. Then so what are some of the programs that you guys offer?
So mostly it's the physical therapy. Come in with an injury and focus on recovering from that. And all of our programs are individualized. So if you, again, are a runner and you have knee pain, we sort of figure out what is causing that knee pain, whether it's an injury to the knee, a weakness in the leg, and then we focus our treatment individual to that particular person.
Specific too.
And then we can progress them if they, for example, are a runner, move them into the running program. So getting them back out on the track, showing them what they need to do and how to progress from there. Other programs we do aquatic physical therapy. So we don't have the pool on site, but it's just across the street. So the aquatic therapy gets people back into whatever sport or activity they want to do a lot faster. Because what you can do in water, as you can imagine, you can do a lot more than what you can do on land. So to combine the aquatic therapy, and then we call it land therapy, and then I have massage therapists on staff too.
Okay.
So to put all those three together, you can really treat a lot of different areas.
And then what's the typical turnaround rate for someone with an injury? Does it vary for injury or?
Yeah, there's a broad range. I have some people who come in just for a consult, like, hey, I sit at my desk all day. How can I not hurt sitting at my desk? Maybe 1 or 2 visits and they're good to go. Versus if you had major surgery, a knee replacement, rotator cuff repair, those are pretty prevalent in the community. That you're looking at 3 months, maybe even up to 6 months, especially if it's an athlete with an ACL repair and they want to get back to soccer or basketball, then sometimes you're pushing it out for 6 months.
Got it. And then how did you get involved in this line of work?
Sort of a long story, but I've always been an athlete. And when I was a little kid, I had scoliosis, which is a curve in the spine. And just trying through exercise and bracing wasn't going to be enough for me, so I actually had to have surgery. And then I was very familiar with physical therapy. And in going through that and learning how to do exercise and maintain proper alignment and balance, I was able to continue being an athlete. I mean, I did sports all through high school, varsity sports, and then I ran track in college. And obviously keeping up with my physical therapists and athletic trainers, I was able to do it. And so then I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I really liked the science behind it and the medicine. So I chose the sort of physical therapy route because you can do so much. You can work in a hospital, you can work like I am in an outpatient clinic, you can even travel. A lot of our students that come through will then travel all over the country to different
Very
clinics.
cool.
Yeah, so there's a wide variety.
And then do you have a specialty within like the physical therapy line, or?
So at our clinic,
Broad
since it's
ranges?
outpatient clinic, basically it's people who can get into the facility.
Okay.
I've seen maybe 1 or 2 patients in a wheelchair, so it's not as common, but mostly it's sports injuries, like I said, back and neck pain, injuries, and then I work a lot with what I like to call my active aging adult population. The community has become so active, even in older age. So people in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and up are still golfing, playing tennis, walking dogs. So we really like to focus on that active aging group and making sure that they can continue.
And then do you have like special programs with them, or is it just
Yeah, just whatever they're coming in for. Again, you know, Florida, big golfing community,
Right.
big tennis community. So it's really, okay, you want to focus on tennis? Well, let's focus on, you know, building up the strength so you can hold on and still hit the tennis racket and stuff like that. Golfing, let's make sure you still have posture and balance. So as you swing the club, you know, you're staying balanced over the club and everything like that. So it just sort of depends on what they're coming in for. And that's the beauty of our clinic, is it's individualized. People don't feel like they're just set in, you know, a standard cookie cutter program.
That's great. So
Yeah.
if someone wanted to come to your facility, how would they get in contact with you? Do their website, phone number, what works best?
Yeah, we've got it all. I'm really trying to beef up my Facebook social media
Okay.
page. So we have In Motion Physical Therapy has its own Facebook page. Our website's inmotionjax.com. And all of our info's on the website, you know, emails and phone numbers. And our phone number's 223-2363.
Great. And then one more time, where you guys are located?
We are on Hodges, just off of JTB.
Great. And thank you so much for coming in today.
Of course.
Awesome.
Thanks.
All right. And we'll see you next time on The Buzz.